Welcome back. Today we are going to be going over all the things that we pack for in the car when we're on the road. I think this will be my last, this is going to be my last video. So we are 2 days out before we leave. And I'm just going to do the best that I can to just get everything, to show you everything that I can show you that we're going to pack. Because there's some things I'm not going to be able to pack today until the day of. But let's go ahead and get started. First, I wanted to go over our day of outfits. So when we're doing a road trip, especially when it's a longer length of driving, we try to wear, or even just like in general with the little kids, we will put them in like pajamas, and then when we arrive, we'll change them into something. But with this particular trip, because we don't have anything planned when we get there, we're just going to hang out at the resort and get settled in. We're just going to, everybody's just going to wear some comfy pajamas, and then we'll just shower and stuff like that when we get there. So my oldest, he's going to be at school that day, and we're going to pick him up from school because they're starting spring break at the end of the week. So we're going to pick him up from school, and he's just going to have on whatever he went to school, because he doesn't know that we're going out of town. So this is going to be a complete surprise to him. And then my husband, I've already showed you his outfit, but I'll just do a quick look again at it. He's just wearing this black nice shirt and these blue jeans. And it's his birthday, so I want him to look a little nice. And then for my 2-year-old or 3-year-old, I'm gonna let her wear her cute little stitch robe. So this is basically going to be her jacket. It is going to be a little warm the day that we leave, but we're going to be in a car, so I know that there'll probably be a little cold. So, but we can always take the robe off. And then she's going to wear this little Elsa dress. She's had this for a few years now. Now that I'm thinking, I'm going to have to grab her some biker shorts to wear under that. And then my 2-year-old, she's going to wear a cute little mini robe. And then she had an Elsa dress as well, but we had to throw it away. She's going to wear her Valentine's Day pajamas. And I got these from Walmart. And I got her robe from Walmart for Christmas. I got my daughter's robe from JCPenney last year for clearance. I think I got it for $13. And then I got her dress from, I really don't remember. It's been a while. Oh, actually, no, this was a Christmas gift from my 2-year-old, because we do a family gift exchange for Christmas. And my 2-year-old got this dress for her the Christmas before last. And so I also got blankets for them. My kids love to be, well, we all love to be comfortable in the car. So, and then we'll also use these at the hotel. This is kind of, our blankets are like something that just makes us feel like home and helps us also get more comfortable at the hotel. So we all, well, everyone except my husband brings blankets. So these are for my 2 middle kids. We call them our twins because they love being up under each other, and they act like, and they're just so attached to each other. And then my 2-year-old's blanket is a Mickey and Minnie. It's just the whole gang, Mickey and the gang blanket. And then I have 2 blankets that I'm going to bring as well. And then I have a car blanket that I always leave in a car. But yeah, I'm basically bringing 3 blankets. But then here's my pajama set. So it's supposed to be like a pajama set that you can actually wear out for like a date night or something like that. But it's pretty like see-through. So when I had wore this, because I did end up wearing this a few years ago for a date night with my husband, And so I had worked something under it because I didn't like how see-through it is. But it is very comfortable. And then it comes these nice pants. I had got this from Walmart about 2 years ago for $10. And then for my 5-year-old, I just have just like a simple tank top for him to wear. And then he's going to wear this Sonic pajama sleeper that he got last year for Christmas. And then for their shoes, I just got everybody comfortable shoes to wear. My 2-year-old, I'm not going to bring extra shoes for her. I just figured we just carry her to the car and she can, we'll just put socks on her feet. But I'm going to wear these shoes right here. I like to use these to whenever we go swimming. I'll wear these, and then whenever we are doing road trips, these are always my go-to shoes because I can just slip my feet in them. I got these from, I think I got these from Target 2 years ago, and I don't remember the price. And then for my 5-year-old, I got these for him back at the beginning of the school year. They're just some comfy slip-on clogs. And then for my 3-year-old, she got the same pair, just in a different color. And I got those from Amazon for about $13 a pair. And then we also take these neck pillows. One is for, I think this one is my son's, and then this one is me and my husband's. Because we, switch out driving, so we just share a neck pillow. And then here's our little daily medicine bag that we take when we go out. So basically, I just keep all of any medicine that we need. So like my kids' personal emergency medicine that we need to have on hand for if anything happens. And then I keep some children's ibuprofen in here, some constipation ease medicine. I keep a bag of bandages in here. And then I keep one of these little syringes. I usually have like a medicine cup in here as well, but I don't see it in here. I do keep this Orajel in here because we've had instances where our gums were hurting. And then this is just a generic brand of Aleve. And then I also keep motion pills in here as well. But I don't have those yet. I'm still waiting for those to come. And then this is just some Vaseline. We use this for anything that if we get a cut or like for diaper rashes as well. So with our electronic bag, we have every single electronic, usually the wires and all this stuff. It stays in this bag, and it stays in the main part of the inside of the car, because I just feel like it's just better for all of the electronic stuff to just be in the same bag, and instead of doing 2 separate bags. So for my kids, and like I said, this is not all for the electronics. It's not all stuff that's for the road trip. It's just all of our electronics for the electronic bag. So my son has this little camera that he got a few years ago for Christmas, and this is his little camera case. I'm gonna put this in here. And then he has these headphones. He did have an MP3 player, but the MP3 player that I bought, I've already had to get a replacement for it. And I bought it for him back in September for his birthday, and it's already broken. And they sent me another one a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to put it together, or whatever. What is it called? Set it up for him, and it's broken. So I'm very upset about this So I'm gonna have to buy him another MP3 player because I know how boring it can be driving on the road. I know it's fun. It's definitely fun, seeing all the different sights and stuff. But at the same time, driving for so long, it does get to that point like, oh, I wish I could do something. So I do, like I said, I do pack them a bunch of different activities. But we love to listen to our music. So I'm really upset that the MP3 player is broken. So what I've decided, me and my husband agreed on is we will let him take his Switch. I usually would not allow game systems because this is family time and family time is important. But we're just gonna let him bring it this time on the road. And with electronics do not come out until we feel like it's time to have them out. We try to do little activities and stuff before we get to that point. And then this is his charger. And actually, for our chargers, I am going to put in another bag. I know, after I just said I wasn't going to use another bag. And then I just have a bunch of chargers that goes to things that we'll be using. And we do have and this is the aux cord to my 5-year-old's headphones that I'm about to show you. But we do have a car charger, but it's just one of them. So yeah, another charger, and then this is my 5-year-old headphones. And I've charged all of this stuff already. This is my son's phone watch. He only uses this when we're doing outings, for just in case we get split up and we need to locate him or contact him. And then he has a watch charger. I have to find it. I had relocated some stuff a few months ago, and now I don't know where it's at. But this is my 5-year-old's MP3 player. And then we have a charger box. And I think that might be it for electronics as of now. We do have other electronics that we need to bring, like our phones, of course. And then our chargers that we use for our phones at the hotel. And let's see, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we would be bringing more if this was a different trip. So like I said, for Disney World, or if it was hot outside, we would need more chargers for like the fans, because we all have fans. Like we would need way more than this. But this is such a short trip. It is not going to be hot, so we don't need as many items, which is great for me. So we are going to put these in this bag. So this is our car bag. It's just a little bag that we got from like a little festival that we went to last year. I love keeping our reusable bags for stuff like this, and when I go grocery shopping. So we'll just put those in here. And then the medicine bag will go in here, but I can't put this in here yet because like I said, we use this daily for outings, because there's a lot of emergency medicine in there, but that's what will go in here as well. And then we also put disinfectant wipes in here. And then we take a roll of paper towels because accidents do happen. And then we keep some floss in the car. And then since we're only going to be on the road for 5 hours, I grabbed 2 trash bags. So we'll just use one for on the way there and then one on the way back. I feel like we're probably only going to stop once, and we'll probably just dump that bag out and depending on what's in the bag. But we can always grab, because we keep like those little small trash bags in our car as well. And then we have a little, I guess you could call it like a travel potty for my 5 and 2-year-old. So basically you just set it up like this. Set it up like this. And it's pretty durable. But yeah, I know this trip is not as long. This drive is not as long, but we still like to have this just in case we can't find a resting stop for the kids because they're younger and they might have to go to the potty sooner. And then I also have this for like the diaper bags. Not the diaper bags, for diapers. These are not very good quality. We could still smell the diapers if one of our kids pooped or something. So I would not recommend those. But we got this little set from Amazon. I think I got this on sale for like $23. I got this last year because we had a previous potty that we used and it was terrible. I'm going to set up the car the night before and have everything that I can put in there in the car already because we're going to leave around 11 the day that we leave. So the next bag I have up here is the bag that I went over with you, all the kids' activities and stuff. So I just keep this in the main part of the car as well for whenever they want an activity, we can just pull something out for them. Easy access. So all this stuff is already backed up and it'll just stay in this bag. And then we take a case of waters. Since again, honestly, I think we might start using these smaller waters for our road trips instead of the big waters. But yeah, so I just got a small case of small waters for us to have. And then what I'll do with those waters is I'll put some of them in this cooler bag. And then I'll put the girls' cups of milk in the cooler bag as well. And we'll get some ice. And we'll also bring our little ice packs with us for like when we're doing outings while we're there. We can use those ice packs instead of using the bags of ice. We'll just have our little reusable ice packs. The last thing I need to pack is snacks. So since we're at home, I'm just going to go ahead and just pack snacks from our pantry closet because there's no reason to buy that when we have snacks here. So I just have some. Yeah, I know this says Cheetos. We had got the little snowflake Cheetos for Christmas last year, and we usually just keep all these little containers because it saves money rather than buying the containers that they have at the stores. So these are some vanilla wafers in here, and then some pretzel sticks, and then some graham crackers, some Cheez-Its, some kettle chips, and then we have some fruit snacks. And then for me and my husband, I haven't bought a snack yet. I really don't eat too much on the road, especially for this trip, because like we're going to buy lunch before we leave, so I don't think I'm going to be that hungry. But if I am, I'll just probably snack on something from whatever my husband has. But my husband's supposed to be getting some sun chips. I haven't ordered those yet. And he loves to eat sunflower seeds when we're driving. And then the energy drinks. Yeah, I totally forgot to order those things. So yeah, so I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to get those packed. So I'm really excited about this trip. Like I said, this trip is for my husband. Not partially. Yeah, we're going to celebrate my husband. I asked him. Let me count these out. We got 8 fruit snacks. I know they're going to go to sleep in the car at least once. So they probably won't go through all these snacks, and it's fine because like I said, we are going to eat lunch. We're going to grab lunch when we are heading out. So they're probably not going to eat all those snacks, but I love to have backups for my kids because I don't want to ever be in a situation where I don't have enough for something and then it messes me up. I'm going to label these because not every kid likes the same thing. I'm so excited. The last time we went on vacation was for Christmas, and we went to these cabins that are about an hour out from where we stay, and it was really fun. We did get sick, which was a bummer. We literally got sick the week of Christmas. That was wonderful. You know, all of my kids have been getting sick since the week of Thanksgiving. And so me and my husband, we hadn't gotten sick yet. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I know it's coming. I'm like, but I really hope it comes before Christmas. No. Well, it did come before Christmas. It came the week of Christmas. And so I remember we had went to Christmas service that Sunday, and we were fine. But when I looked at the pictures after, because we had took pictures before we got there and after service, and I'm just looking at my face, I'm like, why do I look like that? And so the day that we left, we were packing, and I was just moving like a zombie, and it was like my energy was just depleted. And I had made us breakfast that morning. I couldn't even eat the breakfast. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And as the day went on, and that's when it hit me that I was sick. It had finally hit me. So I'm crying because I'm a big baby when I'm sick. I'm crying, and I'm telling my husband, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm sick. It's Christmas. Oh my gosh, like, I'm a terrible mom. I am just beating myself up because we already know how Christmas is, you know. Christmas, you're going hardcore for your babies, and whether that means the gifts or just the moments. And I am torn. I am broken. So I am so hurt that I'm sick. I'm like, what am I going to do? And so, you know, he's just comforting me, trying to make me feel better. And so, Christmas Eve, my kids got sick. And then my husband got sick. And so we're all just sick together. And so it was just like, oh my gosh, like we're all sick. So it's this Christian singer, gospel singer that I like. His name is Phil Wickham, and I feel like he is such an awesome worship singer, and he just really just pulls you into God. And I just love the way that he just really shouts out God in his song. And so we love to watch his Christmas special on Christmas Eve every year. And so we're all in the living room in the cabin, just laying on the couch. My husband, he was already asleep because my husband, he actually worked the night before. And so when he got off that morning, you know, we were trying to go ahead and leave. And so he would sleep that night, but we the next night, because we came in like, when did we get there? No, we came on Christmas Eve. Sorry, we came on Christmas Eve. I got sick on Monday. Or was it Tuesday? It was one of those days. I know I definitely got sick before we got there, but they got sick when we were there. And so, yeah, so they got sick that day. My husband got sick that night. Like, he was like, oh, I'm tired. Like, I'm just going to go to sleep. And then I went to check on him. He was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it well. He's like, you guys got me sick. And so, like, with my family, we love to be under each other. Like, when I say my family, we just love each other. We love each other. Like, we love to be up under each other. If we're in the living room watching a movie, we're all snuggled up under each other. We just love each other. And so when we're sick, there is no, oh, I'm going to stay away from you because you're sick. That's not about to happen. No. Me and my husband were still kissing each other. The kids still kissing us. It's just like we're still eating after each other. Like, we just... That's just how it is in our family. So yeah, that's why I was saying when the kids got sick for Thanksgiving, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know it's gonna hit us. I know it's gonna hit us, and it did. And so yes, so Christmas Eve, we actually got to the cabin late. That was another issue. We were supposed to arrive the day before, because that's why I said that, because we were supposed to arrive the day before Christmas Eve. We didn't do it because I was so sick. I'm like, no, I'm like, we can't do it. I'm not ready yet. Like, we still need more time. So we actually had to change our reservation to Christmas Eve because I was so sick. And like I said, my husband, he was working still, and so he wasn't able to help as much as I needed him to, which I wasn't expecting him to. So I still needed more time because I just couldn't thrive like I normally could thrive. And so I'm trying to make sure I'm doing these right. I'm terrible at multitasking. I can't talk and do things at the same time. So anyways, yeah, so Christmas Eve, me and my 4 babies were all in the living room of the cabin. We got all the lights off in the house, and we just got the TV on, and we're playing the Phil Wickham Christmas concert. And like I said, like when I say I love Phil Wickham, like, oh my gosh, I think he is so awesome. And then when I say my kids love Phil Wickham, yes, like every Sunday we play we played his new album, Song of the Saints. I'm gonna attach a picture so you guys can listen to it, because like I said, like I think this man is so cool. I don't idolize him, that I don't, but I do think that he's one of those great worship artists that's really a true believer, and he doesn't do it for the fame. And you'll see that when you see the type of person that he is, and just when you just see the type of person he is, you'll see why I think that he's such a great worship artist. But anyways, so yeah, we were listening to his whole Christmas album and watching it on TV. We're all laying down. Everybody's sick as a dog. And we're all just snuggled up on the couch, because they had a sectional couch. And so all of us are just laying on the couch on one part of the couch, and we're laying on each other. We're just all just snuggled up with our blankets and stuff. Like, that was one of my most favorite memories out of the entire cabin trip, because it was one of those moments where we weren't doing anything, but it meant the world. And even though we were sick, it meant the world, because we were relaxing, and we were just with each other, and we were just enjoying that moment. And so, yeah, that was the last trip that we took, and we were there for a few days, and we brought most of our gifts. Like, their big gifts, we didn't bring those, but yeah, we brought what we could. And so we just set up the stuff around in the cabin living room, and they opened their gifts, and I had brought the food that I cooked for Christmas, and yeah, we just ate, opened gifts, enjoyed each other's time, and just enjoyed Christmas. This was our first Christmas where we actually traveled somewhere, because we are normally people who stay at home, but we decided to try something different, because normally we host Christmas, but we don't want to do that anymore, because it's very straining on me to host Christmas, because it's like the house is already a mess from the kids opening up the gifts, and then it takes us forever to open up Christmas gifts, and so it's like, oh, I don't want to have to hurry up and clean up all this stuff to prepare for people to come over here. So I'm just like, yeah, we can't do it. And then Christmas Eve, we have Christmas Eve traditions, and usually I'll lay down for a few hours, but I'm really up for most of the night, because I'm trying to create the magic in the night. We don't do Santa Claus anymore. We used to do Santa Claus, but I have my reasons for why we don't do Santa Claus anymore. But yeah, I just like the magic to be created while they're sleeping, and when they wake up, they see all these balloons and gifts and stuff like that. But this year, last year, since we did the cabin, it was really different because, sorry, I'm trying to figure out which snacks to give my 3-year-old. But since we did the cabin, they didn't have all this, so I ended up decorating the balloons one of the nights, putting all the balloons and stuff on one of the nights we were at home before we left for the cabin, and the kids still loved it. But yeah, so this year we got a few trips planned. We're trying to do a few summer trips. We usually go out of town for Independence Day. I'm not sure. Well, we know where we're going. I don't know why I said we're not sure, but that particular trip is going to be pretty short because right after that we have plans to go to Disney World. And so yeah, but we usually don't do shorter trips, mainly because it's hard, right? Even like with this, it's really hard trying to do a short trip with multiple kids because there's more packing, there's more to do, and like I said, for everybody it's different. You know, I'm one of those people where my house has to be completely clean before I leave because I don't want to come home to a smelly house. I don't want to come home to a nasty house. I want to come in. I want to just put the suitcases down, and I want us to go relax. And once I'm ready to unpack those suitcases, that's what I'll do. But even then, like with the stuff in the suitcase, I know everything's clean because I'm gonna wash everything before we leave because we'll have a washer and dryer in our hotel room. Well, it's basically a condo. And then yeah, so that's gonna make it easier on me when I get home. I don't have to worry about doing anything in the washer. I can just leave it sitting in there for a few days until I'm have the energy to do it. But yeah, so we're trying to do more trips throughout the year just to make more memories with our kids. And I mean, you don't really have to travel to make memories with your kids. You can do that at home. But we are a family that do love to travel. So we want to incorporate those things more for our kids. So yeah, that's just my little ramble for the day. So I got all the snacks packed. I love to put numbers on all of my kids' stuff because like even like sometimes I'll call them like number 1, number 2, and they know who I'm talking to. But sometimes I don't like to write their name on things, especially when it's things out in public, because we have creeps out in this world. So yeah, this is an easy way to try to identify your kids. I know it can be harder for younger kids, but like I said, it just you teach it to them, and eventually they'll catch on that, oh, I'm number 4, I'm number 2, and like I said, it's just going off of the order that they were born in. We'll go in here. So yeah, so everything else that I need to pack, I'll have to pack money up. So like I'll put this bag in the car tomorrow night, and then I'll have to get some ice. So that's probably why I haven't ordered the groceries, because I do need to get ice, and I need to get that ice like right around the corner, because I don't normally grab groceries right around the corner from our house. I'm grabbing them in the area that I'm in when I'm out and about during the week for the kids. So what I'm going to do is place an order for probably Walmart around the corner. That way I can grab the order and come straight back home so that ice doesn't melt. And then we can go ahead and get that packed up the day of. Last thing I forgot to mention is when we're doing road trips, we take a stroller with us for the kids. So this year, what we're going to take is our double stroller. It's a small compact stroller. I'll pop a picture up of it, and it's very useful for Disney World as well. That's one of the reasons we bought the stroller. So we were trying to make sure this particular stroller would be able to be used in Disney World. And then the other one is a wagon stroller, and so that one will be used for our 5-year-old. And so it'll be plenty of space in there for him to have all of his things in there and just have his own little bubble. And so I'll try to remember to show you how we'll have those packed up in the car, but we'll have the wagon at the very bottom and the wheels off, and then the stroller. I really don't remember how my husband packed that one in, but like I said, since this is, we're not taking as much as we would be taking for like a week or two trip, so we'll have the space to be able to take both of those. Because even when we went to Disney World, we did take 2 strollers as well, but one of those strollers was actually able to fit into the floor. The double stroller won't fit into the floor, and the wagon's not going to fit into the floor. So both of those are going to have to go in the trunk. But we put our all of our stuff that goes inside in the main part of the car. We put that in the inside of the car, and so we'll put some of those bags inside of the floor. So one side of the floor, because we have 2 compartments in the floor. The first compartment, we'll put all of those things that we are going to be utilizing, like the activities, the snacks and stuff like that. We'll put that in one compartment, and then the other compartment, we'll put stuff that we needed to pack, but we wanted to put all the big stuff in the bag, so we wanted to put these little small things in this space to utilize that space. So I'll try to pop up pictures and videos of that so you can see exactly what I mean. But thank you again for joining me, and I hope you guys all have a great spring break or any holidays or birthdays that are coming up. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you. Okay, so I just wanted to go over how we got things packed up in the car. So we got the 2 bags that I talked about in one of my videos right here. This is a little organizer, and so we got my kids diapers and pull-ups, and then we got some smaller bags for like because my husband likes to eat sunflower seeds, so he's going to use those bags for that. And then like for diapers, if it's a poopy diaper, we can double bag it. And then I brought books for the kids to read. And then right here we have the pack of wipes. The pack of wipes will stay up here for any messes in general. And then under the wipes, I have the floss, and then I keep their stash of fruit snacks up here as well. And then up there in the front is my husband's snacks, because they wouldn't fit it in this drawer that I'm about to show you. And then there's another bag up there with all of their activities, because I really don't want them to have access to those. I'd rather just give them one because they'll take it off. And then right there is just my kids' pajamas. I think I'm going to roll those up and probably put them in one to organize. I haven't figured it out yet. And then right here, I have a roll of paper towels. And then I have all of my kids' snacks down here. This is the first time I've actually ever used this organizer. This little drawer organizer, so I can't wait to see how that's gonna go. And then over here is my son's tray, and his stuff is pretty empty because he'll put all his stuff in when let me scoot back, when he gets in the car. So yeah, it's the same one that's on the other side, but it's just basically empty. And then back here is my twins' seats. So these are their food trays, and then their blankets are already set out. The only thing I don't have in here now is their stuffies, which they'll pick those out the day of. And then I have some books over there. I put a few books back here for my 5-year-old, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to put some books on the other side for my 3-year-old. And then back here I have the toilet right behind my oldest seat, so that way we just have easy access to it. And then down here in the floor we have some of our bags. So this is two of our day bags, and then we have our smallest suitcase in here. And then in our other floor we have our other day bag, and then we have all of our body products in this bag. And then we still have space in here. We're not done packing. This is just stuff that we were able to pack the night before, but we'll go ahead and pack the rest of it up tomorrow. So I went on and decided to put the kids' other extra pajamas down here, and then we have an umbrella for if we need it. And then we have the sanitizer wipes. The only other thing I don't have in here is our hand sanitizer. I haven't refilled it up yet, but the hand sanitizer will go up here somewhere in the console. And then this is our car charger, and then where our drinks and stuff will go.